Hi, today we're making a Japanese soft milk bread into a Japanese egg sandwich. All we need to have is a day old baked Japanese loaf, which I made a day before. Yeah, it's nice and soft. Yeah, it will never get any harder. Yeah, I'm gonna heat it up as a light toast on my pan. So I also would need ripe tomato, cucumber if you prefer not, but I do prefer mine with. You would need eggs, a couple of them, but if you're on a diet, you can only just use one, and I'll teach you the trick to make this fluffier. I have a plant-based butter, which is flora. It's made of sunflower and other plant seeds, flower seeds. And I'm using a Lady's Choice sandwich spread from Philippines. This is not a paid promotion, but I did really enjoy having this. You can use other kinds of mayo. You can use pickles with it instead of using cucumber, but as I said, it's your choice. This is my version of the Japanese milk bread egg sandwich. So let's start with the first thing is with the egg. I'm already heating up the pan. I have a non-stick pan on the stove. So just heat it up vigorously for a few seconds. Yeah. And then you can or you cannot use salt if you like. Not much, yeah. So today I'm just using one egg, and I'm okay with it. Just one is enough, yeah. Alright, so I'm taking a little touch of butter. Touch of butter from the sunflower butter. This is already too much. So I've got my heated pan here. Yeah. What you do is basically spread it around. So this is non-stick already, but it makes the egg easier to move around. Yeah. So we'll get with it. Get an egg on the pan. I'm using one hand, so it's kind of tricky, but let's see if it works. So normally you just fit it around to make like a larger coat with it on the pan. When it's nearly done, you can flip it over. Sorry, I'm using just one hand, so I hope you're trying to imagine how hard it is to flip an egg on your hot pan. Alright, that's basically it. I'm going to put it on the plate and we'll toast the bread here. I'll just pause it for a while. So here we are now with our bread. Yeah, so imagine it's a small loaf of bread which I made purposely for this reason, so it's easy to stock up in your fridge and consume when you want it. So this is what it looks like when it's still not yet cut. So when I sliced it, it will be like this. Okay, right, nice and fluffy, soft. Yeah, it's been out of the fridge since like half an hour ago, so it's a little bit easier to cut. Yeah, but when you take it out from your fridge, it's easier to cut, but it's a little bit dry, so you have to aerate it first and then slice it. So I'm gonna put it in my sealed bag again, so it cuts the air outside. It's less gonna be a problem drying up. Right, so I've cut up my bread now. Now normally I would put a little butter on this couple of slices of bread and put it on our heated pan, which is still on the stove. Okay, I think that's plenty, but just to cover a nice. Right, so we're going to put it on the pan again. Okay, so now it's on the heated pan. Make sure you move it every now and then, ever so slightly. Then check at the bottom. If it starts to brown, that means you can flip it over. Remember, you're just making a slight toast. You don't have to make it really crusty, but it's up to your liking. If you want it a bit more crusty, then you can leave it for a little while. Mine, I would just like to, toast the corners a little bit with the butter. So it's nice to eat with a little crunch, but still soft in the middle, and it will always stay soft. Yeah. On my next video, I will try to make the milk bread. It's a Japanese milk bread with a special technique. It might be harder with no one holding the camera, so I'm just using it with my tripod. Just to make a small video so my children can actually see how I'm doing this. Because when I'm doing this at home in Manila, in Cavite, it's quick and easy. Before they even wake up for breakfast, it's all laid down on the table, so they didn't have a chance to really see it. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. It will make you get a long way for hours and hours without being really hungry. I know, because I made this bread from wheat by these hands, right? All right, it's almost done. Let's see and assemble it with the vegetables. All right, so here we are. I have a choice of vegetables. I have tomato and cucumber, but whatever your liking is. Now I'm gonna just make very, very thin slice of this. Thank God for a sharp knife. You don't need much, but I really like too much on my sandwich. So I'll put it there, right? And again, it's up to you if you want to put some cucumber or pickles, but I only have cucumber, so I have decided I'll add this instead, right? With children, sometimes they don't eat the skin of vegetables, but you can cut off some of the bits. But remember, vegetables will, you think, people you think don't eat vegetables, this is a good way of encouraging them because it comes with the recipe. Japanese sandwiches, and Korean sandwiches, they always come with raw vegetables with their sandwiches. So okay, I think that's too much for one pair of sandwich, but I can eat it on the side anyway, so I don't mind. Throw it away. Right, we're near assembling our sandwich. It's a bit wet. Make sure your work area is clean and dry because you can actually save your food from spoiling, from getting really wrong at the end of the day when you want to eat it for lunch or your break. Then if your work surface is clean, it's fine. I'll wash my hands again. Right. So we have the toast here. Toast is here, yeah. We have this piles of vegetables. I have the Lady's Choice sandwich spread, which I fondly like with my sandwiches. Even back home, this is my choice. My family knows that. And it's up to you if you want to put any more butter, but for me, I'm okay with it now. So let's assemble the sandwich. So we have a clean plate. You can actually choose whatever side, yeah. And okay, right. Just spread it nice and even. But for me, rustic sandwich is the best because you can have different layers of the fillings and the spread. So you don't have to be very, very close to your ideal, like the recipe. Right, now you put your veggies. I'm using just my hands because I'm the only one going to eat this. But if I'm selling this to my friends at work, I use either the tongs, the forceps, or I have a plastic gloves with me. So this is it basically. Now we put this on top. With the sandwich, you need to remember, make it at least even with the egg, so you don't want to be biting one side with less egg on it, and the other bits you did. So just think about the way somebody will eat it. You want to eat it like evenly, almost evenly on each side of the bread. Now I actually spread some of the bits in there. I don't need much because it's already well spread with Lady's Choice sandwich spread on the one side. So I think it's enough for me. But again, if I'm going to recreate it for my colleagues at work, I'll lavishly put all this spread around the bread. So but for me, it's okay. Just remove the seeds. Don't eat seeds. Fine. There, almost done. Tap it with your hat. That's it. So this is my Japanese milk bread egg sandwich. Yeah, I made this for my breakfast here in London. So I hope everyone picked up a little technique with how I make my sandwich. I don't normally make it every day because I might not have time, but because I'm on day off and it's, is very warm to have toasted sandwich in the morning, nice paired with hot coffee. So so guys, here it is now. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching G4 TV. It's our family channel based in Cavite. So I hope everyone would be interested in making one of this in the future for your snacks, your bawon, for your parents and surprise your parents, children. It's very easy. Just if you don't have any access with your hot stove, just make a one or two pair of slices of bread and then spread it with your favorite sandwich spread, your vegetables, or even you can put fruits, strawberries, and cherries, oh, smashed cherries rather, or raspberries, or avocado even, yeah. And with your very special but ordinary, easy to do egg omelette. Okay, see you again next time. Thank you. Bye.